Hey guys, what's up? So this is the countdown for the Inazuma 11. Remember, I was doing a series to count down the decade, so I'm providing little bits of trivia here and there. For the main series of Inazuma 11, there were three basic series within it. The first series looked into the Inazuma 11 gaining skills from being nobodies into becoming the national champions. This was a 26 series, starting with Let's Play Soccer, and ending on episode 26, the final part 2, Divinity vs Magic. This was the game between the Inazuma 11 versus Zeus Jr. The second series was the Alias Academy arc, so this looked into the different these strange powers that these so-called aliens have. They weren't aliens, they were just powered up by the fragments of a particular stone. The first episode, episode 27, The Aliens Are Here, shows the Raymon 11 just briefly celebrating their win, and then the Alias Academy arc decided to destroy the Raymon school. It also ended on episode 67, which is the World's Strongest Team Fire version. This was just a recap episode. 66 and 67 were just recap episodes from the points of view of both Axel and Sean. Season 3 looked into the representatives of the Japanese team who was going to represent them in the Football Frontier International to see who was the best team in the world. All the qualifying teams had to have their members aged 15 or younger. This was a prerequisite for them. The first episode was episode 68, The Gathering, who's the Japanese representative. So all of the members were gathered into a hall, and then it was the coach's responsibility to inform them that they would be tasked in to finding out who are the best within them and who will ultimately become the representatives of the team. The final episode for it came down to episode 127, the kickoff to tomorrow. This ended the series, and it showed not only them beating Little Gigant, but actually what's happening with a certain number of members. For example, the oldest members, including Mark Evans, Axel Blaze, and Jude Sharp, as well as many others, having left high school and moving on to different things. It also showed a number of members who were becoming captains of their specific teams and where their futures lied with. So if you like this episode, please make sure to give a like to it, leave any comments you have down below, and what do you think of this series as it is. Thank you for your time, and I'll see you for the next one.